My wife threw me out for my son's lies. I left everything behind. She called begging when she finally knew the truth. I'm writing this from a motel room in Arizona, and I still can't believe this is my life now. 3 months ago, I had everything: a wife I loved, a home we built together, a future we planned. Now I have a duffel bag of clothes and a storage unit with whatever else I could grab before I left. My name is Kai, and I'm 41 years old, was married to Chloe for 16 years. We had what I thought was a solid marriage. We laughed together, supported each other through career changes and family deaths, traveled when we could afford it. She was my best friend. Her son from her first marriage, Jax, came as part of the package. I met Chloe when he was 6, and I did everything I could to be a good stepfather: coached his little league team, helped with homework, taught him to drive, paid for half his college tuition. His biological dad wasn't really in the picture, came around for birthdays and holidays, but wasn't reliable. I stepped up. Jax had always been a difficult kid, moody, prone to lying about small things, but nothing that seemed malicious, just typical teenage stuff. He'd tell us he finished his homework when he hadn't, say he was at a friend's house when he was somewhere else. That kind of thing. We worked through it. We graduated college last year and moved back home temporarily. Things changed. He started staying out all night, coming home drunk, losing jobs. Chloe was worried sick. I tried to talk to him, but he'd just shut down or get defensive. 3 months ago, everything blew up. I came home from work early because I wasn't feeling well. Found Jax in the living room with his friend Leo going through my office files. When I asked what they were doing, Jax got this panicked look and said they were looking for the TV remote. Except the TV remote was sitting right there on the coffee table. I told Leo he needed to leave and sat Jax down to talk. Asked him what was really going on. He got defensive, said I wasn't his real dad and couldn't tell him what to do. We argued. I told him if he was going to live in our house, he needed to follow our rules. He stormed out. When Chloe came home from work, Jax wasn't back yet. I told her what happened, and she seemed concerned but not overly worried. Said we'd talk to him when he got home. Jax came back around midnight, drunk and belligerent. Chloe tried to calm him down, but he started yelling about how I'd accused him of stealing, how I'd always treated him like a criminal, how I'd never loved him like my own child. None of that was true. I'd never accused him of stealing. I'd never treated him like a criminal, and I'd loved him like my own son for 16 years. Chloe tried to reason with him, but he just got angrier. Then he dropped the bomb. He looked right at Chloe with tears in his eyes and said, "Mom, he touches me when you're not home." The world stopped. I couldn't even process what he'd said at first. It was so far from reality, so completely insane that I just stood there frozen. Chloe's face went white. She asked Jax what he meant. He started sobbing, these huge, convincing sobs, and said I'd been inappropriate with him since he was a teenager. Said I'd come in his room at night, that I'd accidentally brush against him, that I'd made comments about his body. Every word was a lie. Every single detail fabricated. I tried to speak, but nothing came out. My throat had closed up. I just stood there shaking my head, watching my wife's face transform from confusion to horror to rage. She turned to me, and the look in her